this damn TV down, watching the. Hey, we are back. What is packing with you, YouTube? We are live. MTC is in the building, and man, what can I say, man? We both had this game being a struggle game for the Packers, and of course, it came down to the wire. Um, the Saints should have made that field goal. You know what I'm saying? It was miracles do happen. So I guess we could take it for what it is, man. We come back and win. Tell the two halves, man. Tell the two halves, man. Um, Jordan Love showed some balls today in the second half. The young guys stepped up, even though we were limited with, a lot of players that didn't start the beginning of the game. And then we had some players drop in this game. Devondre Campbell wind up being put on the sideline. But at the end of the day, man, it's all about the W, man. It's all about the damn W, man. Sloppy first half. I thought Matt LaFleur did a lot of desperate play calling in the first half of the game. Um, Sorry about the background. I'm watching the last few seconds of this Vikings Chargers game. It's 47 seconds left, third and 10, 28-24. But we took care of business today, man. We went out there, we won. The greatest football team in sports history, the Green Bay Packers, hold down the home opener with a win. Tough game. Who knows how this game could have went if Derek Carr wouldn't have got injured. Um,
Oh, he got hurt.
yeah, he got hurt in the game, man. It,
Oh
it
wait.
looked it
Oh.
looked like a by Rashawn Gary. It looked like a shoulder concussion type of injury. He got slammed on the side, it looked like his head or his
Oh.
shoulder. He didn't come back in the game, so they brought in Jameson Winston, and
Oh.
Jameson Winston, he made a couple of big plays. He put the team in a winning position to kick the game-winning field goal, and it
Mm.
just didn't happen. First down, Vikings. 36 seconds left. No timeouts. Ah, damn. But anyway, man, Jordan Love came out in the second half and he performed, man. He performed. I mean, he threw that first interception of his career, but to bounce back from that,
Hmm.
throwing an interception, the way the interception, Chargers win. Interception,
Oh.
Chargers
Oh.
win.
Oh. By Kirk Cousins.
KJ Osborne hit him in the chest. Ball popped up,
Oh.
and the Chargers grabbed it. Or was it TJ Hawkinson? Uh, Kirk Cousins back to pass. Throws a dot. Oh. Hit TJ Hawkinson in the hands. It popped up
Mm.
in the air, and the Chargers intercept the ball. Ball game. The Vikings are 0-3 to start the season. The Packers are 2-1 to start the season. We still run the division, even though the Lions won their game today. Like I knew they would. I knew they was going to beat the Vikings. I knew they was going to beat the Falcons. We both picked we picked the Vikings to win today, and they just lost the game. So victory formation for the Chargers, and they'll be walking out of Minnesota with a W. But back to this game, I think the defense kept us in this game. The defense kept us in this game. The defense kept us in this game. The defense only really gave up 10 points. If you take away that what was it, a punt return
Oh yeah,
from
for a touchdown.
yeah, if you take
Yeah.
that away,
Yeah.
they only scored they only they only scored 10 points. So the Packers defense did a hell of a job. Um, we really didn't give up We really didn't give up no big chunk plays down the field. Maybe late in the game we did the 28-yard pass down the field to Chris Olave on the sideline from Jameson Winston to put them in field goal range. But other than that, the defense did their thing, man. Rashawn Gary, I think he had like 3 sacks today. Um, Once again, we drop in interceptions, man. We drop in turnovers, man, that we should have had. But Yeah, man, this was a tough game. Tough game. It looked bad. I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
it
it
just
did.
looked bad from the beginning of things, how things started. It just looked real bad. But you know, way good job for the guys to gut it out, man. To gut this win out, man. That's very impressive. Remember, I said that yesterday that
Hmm.
we need to see a comeback win from Jordan
Yeah,
Love,
and
and he gave
we
it to us.
did. Yeah.
He gave it to us. I knew that the interior offensive line and the left side of the Saints offensive line was terrible. That's how we were able to accumulate those sacks. That's how we were able to have so much pressure on the quarterback. And one of the biggest things of today's game was that we stopped the run. We contained it. We didn't
Hmm.
give up no big run plays down the
Hmm.
field. We contained the run, man, and that's what I was looking forward to see from this defense is them bouncing back from you know being ran through last week by the Falcons.
Yeah.
So ah, I can't be mad. I can't be mad at this, man. I can't be mad at this. We both came into this game
Yeah.
thinking it was going to be a struggle. You know,
I I picked us to lose 17-19, but I was close. But
yeah, you was
you know what I
close
mean?
on the score, man.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
was
yeah,
close on the
yeah.
score.
Just because the Saints were the Saints were like experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
and then
and then
they
within that, so I wasn't sure. You know what? Like experience outweighs youth. So
right, and then
yeah,
they really don't give up no touchdowns, but they gave up two today. So
yeah, yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hey, I mean,
Romeo
it's
Doubs,
not
man.
about how you start, it's how you finish, and the
Right, right,
Packers finished well. So
right.
yeah, man. I mean, great, and I think this is a great test for them too, because there's going to be games that they're going to be in dog fights. You know what I
Right,
mean? It's not going to
right.
be all what I mean, blowy. So I think this is a great win, and but also it's a great test for this young team too.
You know, I take my hat off to Matt LaFleur, man. Great
Oh yeah,
coaching
yeah, yeah,
second
yeah,
half to start pushing the tempo up a little bit more with the
yeah,
offense. We seen it
yeah.
the tempo go up a tick. When you coming out there and you
He
looking
adjusted.
around at the
So
defense and wasting time. Now he came out
yeah,
there with a sense of urgency, especially with his playing from behind with the score. With at that point in time, it was 3-17, right? Um, so yeah, he picked up the tempo. Um, Started putting his guys in the right positions to make plays. These young receivers, they got to get used to catching the ball in certain situations and downs
this
on the field.
you see the Denver Broncos, they're getting their ass
Oh
handed
yeah, they got right.
by the Dolphins. Did they put up 63 points?
Yeah, 63 points on
Oh
the
my god,
the Denver
man. They
Broncos.
getting booted. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
just
that was
so happy to
embarrassing.
see. So happy to see because I don't like Russell Wilson and I definitely don't like Sean Payton. So
Yeah, after what he said about Nathaniel Hackett, now he's getting a taste of what Nathaniel Hackett had to go through.
well
I
the
did
Jets
that.
lost too today to the Patriots.
Yeah,
Zach Wilson sucks, man. Zach
yeah,
Wilson.
man. Well, it's not Zach Wilson. It's just that offensive line is just not a great unit to have out there for any quarterback. You know what I'm saying? If the offensive line is not blocking, then
Yeah,
you ain't
but
successful as a quarterback.
yeah, well, oh, what? Oh, Leo? Oh, sorry, you
Yeah,
kind of,
yeah, I mean,
yeah, yeah, but I mean, yeah, but uh, yeah, but a crazy win, man,
yeah, this
crazy,
was a crazy win. This was a crazy.
crazy win, man.
I was not expecting this in the second half, even though our run game is still, you know, trash as hell right now. But I think we'll get it together, hopefully in the next couple of weeks.
Mhm.
But we have to give Matt LaFleur a lot of credit.
Oh yeah,
He shown in the past that he knows how to win games without his best guys on the field.
that's true.
So
He can
we
adjust, and he adjusted too in the second half too.
right. He
So
brought
yeah,
Patrick Taylor in. Patrick Taylor started making some plays, getting the ball
yeah,
moving, giving us a little bit of momentum. So that was a surprise right there. And
mhm.
we would have liked to seen Emmanuel Wilson play a better game, but I think Matt LaFleur put Emmanuel Wilson in a bad situation on that trick play. Like, why are you doing that with Emmanuel Wilson in the game? Why is he doing a design trick play? Dang, 70-20. Jesus
Are you
Christ.
kidding me?
Yeah. The Dolphins beat the Broncos 70-20. So if you had Tua as your fantasy quarterback like I
Well,
did,
he's probably not playing now.
yeah.
They probably are already arresting him into the full quarter because they blown the doors off.
Oh, you know what? They probably you never know. They probably did take him out the game. But still,
Shame, man.
if you had
That's a
Tua,
shame. Broncos, you're supposed to be ashamed of yourself. Just getting dog walk like that. Woo,
yeah, crazy man.
woo.
Wow.
At least he came back and showed some heart and got
The
the win.
Ravens are in the Ravens are in overtime with the Colts. Uh,
Oh damn,
it's still 30 seconds left in the game. They got 70 points.
damn,
They scored 21 points in the fourth quarter. That is insane. That's
damn,
insane, man.
damn.
Dang, dog. That's crazy. But
Woo,
yeah, man. Hey, we got
70, a 70
we
piece.
took care of business. We
70.
took
Oh
care
yeah,
of
yeah.
business today. We took care of business today. Let me see game stats for this. Um, and they had 735 total yards. That's crazy. They almost had 1,000 yards in the game.
Damn, damn.
That's crazy.
Uh,
But yeah, man. Hold on. Let
I,
me get back to our game so we can look at this. The
Broncos
stat.
out. As soon as they went in there, like Broncos country, we out.
Yeah, I know. Broncos country. Let's hide. Oh shit.
Yo, man,
Oh man. What a day. What a day.
a crazy day too.
Yeah, nobody was I mean, home game, you know your team got the advantage. Okay, there we go. I'm on the wrong tab. That's what I'm tripping off of. You know your team has the home field advantage. A lot of things I didn't like that Matt LaFleur was doing. Use your damn field goal kicker, man. Use them.
Oh
This fourth down shit,
yeah.
bro. Stop it. Just use your field goal kicker, man. That's what the hell you have them for.
I know. I mean, he gets too cute.
Like, stop it, bro. It's unnecessary. That's just unnecessary stuff, man, that you don't need to be doing in a game, like in a game, especially of this magnitude of it being a home game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the offensive line, Zach Tom, and we had a lot of penalties in this game too that I didn't like.
Mm,
We scored. Matter of fact, we scored all of our points in the fourth quarter. We scored
damn.
18 points in the fourth quarter.
Mm.
Uh,
Wow, I didn't know that.
yeah, man. We shut them out the second half. That's what you want your defense to do.
Yep.
Once they brought famous Jameis in there, you kind of like think to yourself, oh, we got a chance because you know that the timing with a new quarterback and those receivers is going to be off. But Chris Olave, what a stud, man! What a stud! That guy can play some damn football. Um, he was eating us up all game. Um, so we 2-1 now. We that should give us an opportunity to make some noise. Um, this up and coming week
Uh, that-
in the media
that-
news cycle. Um, but we on a short week.
That's uh,
Hopefully
home
the guys
again.
that were out on Sunday, and maybe this was a strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this was a strategic move from the Packers to rest their guys, knowing that we have a big time division game coming up on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So uh, if this was the strategy, then kudos to the coaching staff because you you got a W. You walked away with a W. You know what I'm saying? It was looking kind of sketchy It just kind of felt like the Saints could have blew the doors wide open in the second half, but the Green Bay Packers, they stood their ground. They knew this was a very important home game to win, and yeah, man, they 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 went to work, man. They went to work. They went to work in the second half, and the defense, put a lot of pressure on the offense and shut them out. Didn't let them score at all. So I like that. I like that. That's what you want to see from your defense, man. When they go out there and they playing tough games like this at home. So yeah, man, we did. We fought, man. We fought. We fought. We fought for 60 minutes. This is what you want to see out of a young team like this, is them fighting for 60 minutes. That was impressive. What other thoughts did you have on the game and how they went about it, man? You
Yeah.
know,
Well, as you
mm,
know, obviously the first half was I don't know, mean like we came out slow, sluggish, um, um, sloppy, and then the second half, Matt LaFleur or somebody, like I might have said something to them to get them finally waking up. Um,
right.
and then yeah, man, they the full call, they didn't give up. They came back. They kept pushing. They kept clawing. They fought their way back. And like I said, it's not how you start; it's how you finish. And they
Right.
finished strong. And like I said, I think this is a good test for them for the rest of the season.
The only category that they beat us in, uh, stat wise,
Yeah.
was penalties. We had 11. They had 7,
Hmm.
and total return yards. They had 108. We had 28. So
Yeah.
special teams gotta fix the mistakes.
Yeah, man.
Um, yeah, special teams gotta fix the mistakes, man. We can't be having that kind of shit happen in the game because that puts pressure on your offense. You know what I mean, and pressure on your defense. So if the special teams could do their job and not let a big play like that happen, um, we should be fine, man. Because like I said, if that doesn't happen, this game is 10-18. You know what I'm saying? Without that punt return, this is 10-18.
Yeah.
But yeah, we controlled the clock. We had more first downs, total yards, passing yards. I
Hmm.
think they had 175 passing yards. Jordan Love had 245. We outran the ball on them too. With Jordan Love running the 42 yards. Like I said, I knew he was going to run the ball. I knew
Yeah.
he was going to run the damn ball over 13 and a half uh, rushing yards on a prop pick that I went with. Won some money today, so I ain't complaining. Um, we got to cut the penalties down. We ran more plays than them. We ran 71 plays. They ran 60. But yeah, this was a man. This was a hard fought game, man.
Yeah.
A hard fought game. They didn't give over. They didn't give up over 200 passing yards. They didn't give up over 100 rushing yards. So hey,
This
the defense did their thing, man.
uh,
The
game.
defense did their damn thing today. Only 252 total yards.
Oh yeah.
Hey, hey, even with the penalties that we got, we were shooting ourselves in the foot. This team still came out there and played resilient football. And I said this the last few years. We had Matt LaFleur that, he's a resilient coach. It's going to be times where, he can coach this team to do things like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, man. hey, hey, I'm not mad at it, man. I'm not mad at it. I'm
Yeah.
not mad. I'm not mad at it. I mean, everybody was at Joe Barry's neck, you know, and we go out there and shut them down under 200 yards passing and under 100 yards rushing without Jair out there on the field and missing Devondre Campbell. So hopefully Devondre Campbell, his injury isn't that serious,
Hmm.
because we're gonna need him. well, Thursday, right? Thursday is not that far away, but I don't know if he's going to be able to play. Hopefully, he can play, but yeah, man, we can't sustain this kind of winning if we go in 3 quarters without scoring a damn touchdown.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
First quarter, no points. Second quarter, no points. Third quarter, no points. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take the win.
mm,
I'll take the win, even though it was real ugly. We got a lot of things to clean up on offense. Um, Running the ball, AJ did okay. I think AJ Dillon did okay running the ball today. It wasn't pretty, but he did have some successful runs where he got covered. AJ Dillon, ugh, ugh, not too good. 11 carries for 33 yards. He averaged 3 yards a carry. His longest run was 14 yards. Uh, we got a chance to see Keyshawn Nixon in the mix of the offense. Um, I think Romeo Dubs balled out today. Uh, 5 receptions, 73 yards, 1 touchdown. Jaden Reed, 3 receptions, 63 yards. Luke Musgrave, 6 for 49. Devontae Wicks, 4 for 45. Patrick Taylor, 3 for 23. Yeah, man. Kenny Clark had that big sack at the beginning of the game. Rashawn Gary finished off with 3. So yeah, we got 4 sacks today, man. Total sacks from the defense. But we got to get, if we got a chance to kick field goals, man, we got to take the points, man. We just got to take the points. Now, I understand Matt LaFleur. Maybe you having Jordan Love gives you the idea that you can do anything you want to do on offense, but it takes 11 people, man, for a play to work. So, just be careful with that. Be careful with that. Um, Matter of fact, Jordan Love had 259 yards passing, one
mm,
TD, one interception, QBR 71.2. He had
mm.
44 attempts, completed 50% of his passes.
Uh, who saw that play fake that he did? He must have got that from the previous quarterback.
Oh yeah. He said, did Love make some mistakes on his own? Yeah, overthrowing guys that were wide open. He had a couple of throws where it was dudes just wide open. He just overthrew them. And that might, that could be uh, uh, part of his fault, or it could be part of the offensive line's fault. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how you want to look at it.
Mm.
But you got guys wide open. You got to make sure you get the ball to them. So yeah, it wasn't a lot of mistakes. It wasn't a lot of mistakes. But the play calling has to be better at the beginning of these games, man. Just looking at this box score with zeros in these quarters is just, that's not gonna cut it, man. That is not gonna cut it. Playing like this from week to week is not going to cut it at all. Oh yeah, mentally, yeah, mentally he was sharp. Mentally he was sharp. Um, Mental mistake was probably last week when he went off sides. That's probably like the only major mental mistake I seen him have. But uh this game he fought. He fought like a warrior, man. He fought like a warrior. Just getting that first touchdown, running it in, and then throwing that touchdown to Romeo Dubs, that gets your juices flowing, man, at the quarterback position. So, lot of respect for Jordan Love today after winning this tough game against this very, 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 very sound defense, very solid defense. Um, and you got to tip your hat to the receivers, man. They pulled through in the second half, started catching passes. making it easier for Jordan Love. And then a lot of credit to Matt LaFleur and Joe Barry for, you know, stepping up in the second half, man, and putting together a game plan that got us this win. You know what I'm saying? These boys fought hard today. Um, when it didn't look like when it looked bad, man, it looked bad at the beginning of the game. But you know, this is probably the identity of this Packer team we're gonna see this year. This is probably who we are as of now in week 3. But when we get all our pieces back, we get our guys healthy. We got a big home game this Thursday, real short week. Um, I was happy we played the first game of the day at 10 o'clock or wherever, you know, East Coast time. Y'all get to see the first games played. But yeah, we don't get to go nowhere. Don't have to board no planes. Don't got to fly back nowhere. We get to stay at home, lick our wounds, and prepare for a tough division battle against the alleged NFC North champions in week 3. Um, anything you seen in this game where we need to improve, or uh, any specific player that you think we need to get more involved in the offense or defense?
Um, I mean, you pretty much hit everything. Um, I think, like you said, man, these penalties gotta gotta get cleaned up. You know what I mean? We can't go into these games, having penalties and setting ourselves back. You know what I mean? So I'm confident that they will fix that up. Again, we got like 4 days to Thursday. So what else? Yeah, I mean, like you said, AJ, Dylan looked okay. You know what I mean? He looked, I say, okay-ish. You know what I mean? Hopefully Jones can be back on Thursday. Because I think we still miss him though on that
Yeah,
in the run game, and then yeah, I mean, I like them, and I said it yesterday too that for us to be successful, I think you gotta let Jordan Love lose his athleticism. You know what I
right.
mean? Use his legs, because I think we'd be more successful if he loses his legs. Because, like you said, in the pocket, you can't really be successful in throwing inside the pocket against the Saints defense, and we
Yeah,
saw that today. So yeah,
yeah.
I'm
They like to
impressed.
make the offensive line collapse. It was good that he was aware of that when it did happen, so he could escape out of the
I
pocket. And it
think
was,
those deep balls, though, he's got. It seems like he's struggling on those deep balls.
yeah, man, that
But
one pass play, man, on fourth and 3, I think, and he was trying to pass the ball to Patrick Taylor, and he threw it. You know, Patrick Taylor didn't keep running a route to where he could have caught the ball and
mm,
possibly could score, but mistakes like
yep,
that. You know
yep,
what I'm saying? Like, that's where Jordan Love got to get the sense, the mindset, that to know the personnel that he's got on the field with him at all times. Like, you will
mm,
see Aaron Rodgers knowing that it's a specific play that a player you didn't see run that in a game. Aaron
mm,
would like give him like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, he'll give him a little signal like, hey, you know what you're doing. So I think if Jordan Love would have kind of got in his ear before the play started, knowing that the guy was already playing so far back off of him before he went to the line of scrimmage, Jordan Love should have gave him like a signal or something to like either stay
mm,
right there, throw it, and then you can go up and get the first down, or just keep running up the field to catch the ball and get
yep,
out of bounds. But that stuff will be cleaned up. It's only week 3.
mm,
Um, and then you walking into a game where you got a bunch of guys that's questionable to play, and you might not find out if they're going to play 2 hours. Well, actually, a doctor said that they already know that the guys are not going to play like a day before the game. So um,
Mm.
the information we get in the media is basically like it's a war tactic against the team that you're playing against. Because what if you saying, oh, Aaron Jones is questionable, and they reading that too, and then all of a sudden Aaron Jones comes out there and he suits up. Um, Another thing too, Christian Watson, man, when is he gonna play? Can
Yeah,
he play this
I'll be
Thursday?
shocked it's not this week.
Can he play this Thursday? Can he play?
I don't know.
Can Christian Watson play? Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
you're right. We haven't seen this Packer team at 100%. And like I said earlier in a live, we've seen Matt LaFleur win without his best guys on the field. You know what I'm saying? So we've seen him do that before. We know he's capable of coaching the team without his or getting the best out of the players that are not starters. He knows how to do that, to get the best out of the players that don't start. He finds a way to give them opportunities. And
Yeah.
yeah, I kind of like this because um right now with Christian Watson out, you got Datavion Wicks, you got Reed, you got Torrey, you got Musgrave. It's important that these guys get live reps in these games with Jordan Love while they can get them right now. Um,
Hmm.
so I'm pretty sure when Watson comes back, he's just probably gonna fit right in pocket with what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Even
Yeah.
though it might funnel some targets and some receptions away from these young guys who are stepping up, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it, Matt LaFleur. If these guys are still
Yeah.
contributing and stepping up to the plate and playing like they played today to get this win in this tough game in the second half, then hey, you got to run with the guys that's been participating the whole year. If that means Christian Watson can't get any passes funneled to him, but we know you're gonna use him when he get back. It's just how will he fit in the mold with the offense you got now, the offense that you are creating now, knowing that you got these young pieces stepping up and making big plays out there on the field. So yeah, man, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But yeah, man, I love this team shows some toughness today. They show some
Hmm.
goddamn grit balls. You know what I'm saying? And it feels good to not be the nutsack of this division like the like the Vikings and the Bears.
Yeah. Bears again. They butt kick right now. I'm assuming against the Chiefs.
Man, all I know is it's seeming like this division is coming down between the Packers and the Lions.
The
Oh,
Lions
oh wow, the Cardinals are winning. It's
against who?
early. Dallas is early. The Chiefs just scored on the Bears 7-0.
Oh,
Panthers and Seahawks are tied up 3-3. But
well,
yeah, man,
the
it feels
Cowboys.
good to
Uh,
wake up
the
tomorrow
Cowboys
with
got
a W.
the Cowboys got the Cardinals.
You said what?
The Cowboys are playing the Cardinals.
Yeah, the Cardinals at home. I didn't think the Cowboys was gonna blow them out just because I think the Cardinals play tough football.
Yeah.
But then again, they are in the sweepstakes for Caleb Williams, so who knows how long this lead they got is gonna hold up because they
Oh.
kind of try to throw games away at the end of
Yeah.
games. The Cardinals trying to throw the game away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make it look good
Mm,
so you could bring in a big name guy, Heisman
mm,
Trophy dude. You know what I'm saying?
mm. Yeah.
So
Yeah, man. We got the win. Tough, but we did it.
yeah, man, we got the win. I mean, we might as well we might as well get into this Detroit game now because we're not going to be able to do an MTC for the Thursday game, or we'll recap
Detroit
it.
is Detroit playing now.
No, Detroit won. They won today. They won 20 to what was the score? 20 to I think 6 or something like that.
Oh, okay. So are
Yeah,
they
yeah,
2-1?
yeah. They beat the Falcons. I told you they was gonna beat the Falcons. I knew
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
they
I
beat
picked
them
the
20 to
Falcons,
6.
but you know,
They beat them 20 to 6.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. All right.
what,
So yeah, we got two-and-one teams facing each other for this division, and like you said, man, it's probably gonna be it's probably gonna come down to Detroit, and it's probably gonna come down to it's probably gonna come down to us in Detroit. So
yeah, that's what it's looking like. It's probably gonna come down to us in Detroit to win this division. You never know. Both teams might have a chance to get in if
yeah,
we keep winning. But
yeah,
I think we could beat the Detroit Lions this game. I think we could beat them. Think we could beat them in Lambeau, man.
yeah,
Jared Goff threw an interception. He had one touchdown. He didn't throw over 300 yards. They ran the ball well. They ran the ball well with Jameer Gibbs. He had 80 rushing yards.
mm,
What did they do passing wise with it? Amon St. Brown, he balled out again, but still hasn't scored a touchdown. See, that's what I think the Green Bay Packers was holding out their guys for the Thursday game. I think Jair is going to lock down Amon St. Brown. Um, we're going to have to. Quay Walker is going to match up well against Sam Laporta. And
mm,
I think we could beat them, man. I think we could beat them this Thursday. I
mm.
think the Packers going to want. I think the Packers going to get them this Thursday. I think we could get them this Thursday, man. So I'm rolling with the Packers to keep the winning going
Yeah,
Thursday. It's probably going to be a close game. Um, I think our defense is going to be up for this game. I think this defense is going to be lit for this game. I
especially what
cannot
happened
wait.
last year.
Yeah, I think the man. That's why I'm kind of thinking like they held out a lot of players. They
Mm,
held out a lot of players today,
yeah,
and I think this was a strategic move from the coaching staff to get ready for this game. This is an important game. You know what I'm saying? This is an
yeah,
important game. So, once again,
mm,
great win for the greatest football team in sports history, the Green Bay Packers. Um, I don't know what else to say. I'm about to go out and celebrate, spread some love. That's what I'm about to go do. I'm about to go spread some love amongst the football community out here, man.
mm.
Um, anything else you want to say, BMac, before we close this down, man?
Hey, look, proud of my Packers for
Yes,
showing some heart, showing some nuts.
yes.
Unlike the Denver Broncos, who show no nuts. I
At all.
mean, they just left all their nuts back in Denver on that bus. As soon as they got on that bus ride. But yeah, man, let's be 2-1. Let's beat Detroit. Let's go 3-1. Let everybody know that we still reclaim this division, and we are still the top
Exactly,
dogs in this division, and we always be the top dogs in the division. It doesn't matter if we have Favre, Rogers, Love. We own this division, and
man.
let's go make a statement. Of, let's get some payback on them overrated Lions, and let's go.
I want to see the power rankings now. Let's see the power rankings now. Y'all had us at 15. That's cool. Y'all moved us up 3 spots from 18. That's
Uh,
cool.
I mean, I think that they had no choice but to put us in the top 10.
I think they gonna screw us again. They probably make us the 13th best team in the league. Probably bump us up maybe a couple spots, and that's probably based off of the Lions winning today.
Mm,
Um, and whatever the Buccaneers do, or well, the Falcons lost, So I guess whatever the Buccaneers do, they probably gonna put them above us because they'll be a 3-win team with no losses. But yeah, man, give the Green Bay Packers some damn respect. Underdog, y'all didn't start giving uh the Packers respect until halftime. Y'all want to start throwing Datavion Wicks on the damn on the slips, and y'all want to start throwing Torrey on the slip and throwing Jaden Reed on the slip. Like, come on, bruh. That's garbage. Show the Packers some respect on this damn gambling site. You know what I mean? Because it's just unfortunate that y'all have to keep uh, eating crow when the Packers go out here and show y'all that we can perform at a high level. It might not look pretty, but as long as it's getting the job done. And with that being said, before we go and end the show, we want to send out a huge go pack go. Shout out to BMac. Shout out to the subscribers. Shout out to what's left of the PAG, um, Big Nate, Packer fan in Vegas. It was fun watching y'all struggle on y'all stream, going through the emotional roller coaster of this game. But shout out to y'all, man, and we are out of here.